guys, it's your virtual best friend Kandee here with Glamour magazine, bringing you the maybe most popular costume look for all of Halloween. Love him or hate him, I'm going to show you how to look like Donald Trump. The 3 key steps to mastering the Donald look are going to be concealing the eyebrows so we can draw them in bigger and bushier, giving him some rosy skin just like he has, and contouring his nose and mouth for that perfect Donald pout. Are you ready? So to get this look, we really want to conceal our eyebrows, and how we're going to do that is with a little bit of glue stick. You just want to wiggle it back and forth, get all the hairs coated. It can look kind of messy at first. And you just want to smooth it down just like you're icing a cake. And I like to remove the excess. Normally with the edge of my spatula, but since we don't have that, just use my fingernail. While we're waiting for this eyebrow to dry, I'm going to go ahead and start applying foundation all over the face. So first I'm applying a very pale, light ivory skin tone. I want to give a good base so I can add in with the contouring, and then I can add his rosy glow. So basically your lightest, pale, porcelain, ivory, any kind of foundation like that will work. When you're applying the foundation over the glue, you want to make sure it's a very heavy coat. Get a lot of product because you want it to look smooth and really cover up the eyebrow and all the glue that you have put on your eyebrow. So now we're going to come back in and add his orange, tan, and his rosy glow. So you really want to make the sides of the face look tan. This is also going to make it look more masculine and a little more round. So definitely right along the sides of the hairline on each side of your face. And for more of a masculine jawline, you always want to shade and contour the very edge and make this look more wider and more masculine than on my feminine, more girly face. And even though we can't really see what's happening on his forehead because his hair normally covers it up, I would imagine it looks tan like the sides of his face. So we're just gonna go ahead and bronze those up a little too. Okay, now I'm gonna do some detail work with my brush because this is the importante part. I'm going to use my lightest color foundation. You can use the lightest concealer that you have too. And we're going to draw down the nose. More concealer to my mouth because his lips are definitely not shaped like mine, so we're just going to kind of erase these out even more. I want to recreate the shape of my nose to make it look more narrow and elongated like his, so I'm definitely going to go in and make this look shaded. And then he has these little smile lines right here. We're going to kind of create that illusion of the shadow right here, so we're just going to draw these down from the sides of where we want his nostrils to be, and then gently let it taper off like an ombre. And because he's got that squinty, furrowed brow look, we're gonna make this look real shaded and like it's already squinty. And then it looks like he's doing this a lot, so we gotta shade these sides. So you just want to create this shading right here so it looks like you have more of a double chin and that creasing. It's a very hot look for fall. And then definitely some extra shading here to create my face to essentially look whiter. So now you want to take your sponge and gently blend these guys so it looks a little more flawless. The most important part, once you've done all this contouring and everything, is you want to lock it in place with a loose, translucent powder, which I'm going to do. Then you can do more detail work of contouring with powder afterwards. Never when you're putting makeup on, do you ever want it to look like you have large pores or like your skin is a rougher texture, unless you're trying to look like a man like Donald Trump, who has really big pores. So the more makeup you pack on and cake on, it's just gonna make your pores look larger and more like the Donald. And when it comes to concealing your eyebrows that you put all the glue on, go heavy with the powder. You want to apply a lot on. You can dust the excess off after, but you really want to make sure it's dry and all the layers of glue and foundation on top are really gonna be stuck together and dried down. And the reason for that is you're putting a layer of glue on top of the skin, on top of the foundation, so there's a lot of oils and things that can be in the mix, so you really want to make sure it's dry. That way when you go through with your eyebrow color, it's really as dry as possible and it's not clumping or smearing, or you don't have melted eyebrows. We want them to stay in place all day. So typically bronzer is applied in the hollows to make your cheekbones pop out more, so it looks like, ooh, it's carved in there. I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to put dark above and below and make this look lighter. So I'm doing reverse contouring basically to make my cheekbones look like they're not really there. So hit the darkness down here at the jawline, up here at the top. So I'm just going to take a white eyeshadow or a light ivory color. And then this is going to go where we normally have a hollow of the cheekbone. It's like anti-contouring is what we're doing. What I like to do for blending also is you go back over with a light eyeshadow or your powder and you just dust over it, and it just helps soften the look you just did so it doesn't look so harsh and just looks super blended. I'm going to go in with a light white or ivory eyeshadow, and I'm really going to dust this underneath his eyes because this is how we get that white under eye look he's got going on. I really want to make my eyebrows disappear, so what you do for this is you get your lightest white or ivory eyeshadow and you just want to dust it onto your lashes. You really want to coat them, so essentially they're just coated in the lightest color, so you're kind of just erasing your own eyelashes. Okay, so for the brows, I'm just going to use kind of any kind of brown, light brown colors to fake fill in his really great looking eyebrows. So they're blonde, but you do have a definition of them being bigger than life. So we're just going to make all these hairs go upward because that seems what his like to do. These guys really go upward right here. So now we're going to take an eyeshadow and we're really going to make our eyelids look very squinty and closed. So I'm just going to go in here right above the crease and I'm really going to shade that with a dark brown to medium brown. So right in here, this is going to help make our eye look really squinty and closed. Now we're going to add some rosiness to the Donald because he always seems to have rosy kind of cheeks. So I'm just going to take any peach or pinky blush and we're really going to kind of put this all over the whole face kind of. I mean, he's got it on his chin. He's got it way up here. He definitely has it here, even on his forehead. So a very important look when you're doing costume or transformation looks is changing the nose, and a lot of times that has to do with the nostrils. So his seem to go up and create this really rounded U shape here. So we're going to do that with a little black gel eyeliner and an angled brush. It feels totally weird to put makeup in your nostril, as a side note. Now I'm sure you can probably easily find a lot of Donald Trump wigs that are going to be in your costume store, but if you can't, you can just take a women's wig, a short-haired bob, or any kind of shortcut, cut some of this hair off, pull some of the hair out so it's thinner, and then definitely curl and flip this back. You can hold it with bobby pins or clips and hairspray it into place so you get the comb over, but we will show you how we get even more Trumpy in just a second. So as you can see, the wig really made the look. You may want to carry your hairspray with you all night long just to make sure you really lock this comb over into place. And you pretty much have all this stuff in your closet, just like a white shirt, a blazer. You may need to get this hot pink satiny tie. Now it's time to put on my power blazer and show you my new office. You're hired. This costume look is hired. Read my lips. And let me know in the comments below what presidential candidate you are going to dress up as. And subscribe to Glamour for more videos like this. Bye!